Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. ChaosWulff here with the Mighty Ducky, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. This, if I remember rightly, will be episode 10 of Season 1 of Zero to Hero. I say Season 1 because we are actually planning on ending this season at some point in the near future to restart and begin Season 2, because things have changed since 1.3 has been implemented, and a lot of what happened at the beginning of this series is kind of no longer relevant. So what I want to do is go back and start again and actually show you how to do things since basically after 1.3. But anyway, if you remember, this is the series where we go from space crap-out pilot to one day hopefully God amongst the stars. We are a little less Zero than Hero right now, but we're still a little more Hero than Zero, because we've moved up a little way. And what we were trying to do recently was we were trying to do some assassination missions and getting our asses handed to us quite readily. So what I'm going to be doing is carrying on this series with this particular save up until I actually manage to complete an assassination mission, preferably against a Python. So that is what we're going to try and do, and as soon as that happens, then I am going to be restarting the series and wiping this save and actually starting a new Zero to Hero series. But one of the things I wanted to ask you guys is, in this particular save, we have the character called the Mighty Ducky. Shall we carry on with the Mighty Ducky, or should we have some other Ducky? It's going to be Ducky, it's going to be Commander Ducky regardless, but do we want to have like the Amazing Ducky? Or Ducky the Magnificent, or something like that? Just let me know what you guys think. If we don't agree with anything, I'm just going to go back with the Mighty Ducky. But anyway, what we're doing at the moment is we're going to go and try and make a little bit more money, because I really need to upgrade this ship a little bit more, because we're not at the best at the moment. We've got a B3 shield generator, so we can do a little better. We've got one shield booster as well, but it's only a grade E, and we're kind of running short on money. So what I'm going to do is I've got two missions that I've accepted already: steal one leather and steal one beryllium. They're not fairly bad. They are 35,000 credits almost, but the kicking and screaming, and another one for 63, pretty much. And I've just got to pick up these items, but the reason I went for those ones is because I have a mission which it kind of synergizes with. I've got to go to the Oho bio system and kill two smugglers. So I'm hoping that they might have the materials that I need. So that's what I'm going to go do now, is I'm going to go jump over to that system. Oh wait, no, I actually need the navigation here. So let's go to the galaxy map and find out where the hell I'm going. It's going to be... there we go, that's where I'm going. So it's a double jump, but can I actually get there fastest way? Yes, I can. Alright, well, let's hit that launch button and let's get outside. Oh, I really wish I had a discovery scanner now. Oh, we've got something. Let's...
fuel scooping.
We've got a couple of targets. Let's go and actually see if they are possibly mission targets. They could very well be.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Well, they're wanted, so let's go and get in. They're mission targets, so yes, it's a good possibility. I just really wish now that I had a cargo scanner, because I don't. All I've got, fire groups even, is my kill warrant scanner. Look, I remembered it this time. So let's get the right... there we go. Let's see if they've got any more bounties anywhere else. And there we go, we started catching him up. Right, come on you. You're not getting away. There we go, we got him.
Compromised. Power plant capacity exceeded.
Oh, wrong button. There we go. He may be wanted, but I still want to scan him first.
Frameshift charge detected.
Well, he's dropping his cargo, so let's hope that's what we want. Right, let's have a look over at our contacts. Oh, trade data at least. So let's just go and pick those up. Let's put my weapons away and actually deploy my cargo scoop. There we go. I actually have my cargo scoop disabled when I have my weapons out, so in order to actually scoop anything up, I do actually have to retract my hard points. Right, so let's go and get the other trade data, because at least these will sell nicely. And as the aim of the game here is to actually make money, let's actually just do that. Come on, where are you? Let's get back out there. So we've taken down one of our targets, now we just want something else.
3, 2, 1, engage.
So I'm hoping that the next guy we hit has either got beryllium or leather. Or maybe both. That'd be awesome, although I somehow don't think that's going to happen. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Type 9. What's the other one? Ooh, Orca. Let's see if the Orca's actually wanted. Oh, he's a master. No, he's not. Let's go for the Type 6 then. Let's see if he's wanted. I hope he is. He's an expert. Oh, how dangerous. Oh, he's a mission target, but he's clean. Meh. I don't care. I have a feeling... Oh, I don't really care about being wanted in this system. So we're already catching him up, but it's going to be a little while before we get there. But let's see what else we've got on the contacts. Got another Type 6, a Hauler, a Viper, and a Sidewinder. Let's have a look at the other Type 6 quick. I'm not going to slow down too much. Let's see if this guy's wanted. He's harmless, and he's clean as well, so we'll go back for the other Type 6. Because at least he is a mission target. And we're catching him up fairly quickly now. But I have a feeling I'm going to have to go and cruise around weak signal sources to see if I can find what I want. Either that or I'm quite literally going to have to go and start doing some piracy. Which is fine because I am planning to do a piracy tutorial in the near future, it's just I do need to get a little bit more practice before I start doing that. And I won't be doing it until I actually get back from the Deep Dark Void. Because I'm pretty sure that most of you will be aware that I'm actually out on my main account exploring again. I've decided to go and take a trip towards Sagittarius A. Oh. Right, who's this? Alright. Actually, no, I'm not going to give in. I want my target. I'm not going to let a little Sidewinder... It is a Sidewinder, wasn't it? There we go. Well, there we go. The guy's jumped out, but I'm pretty sure we can still follow him. How far away is it? Just hopefully it's not at a station. There we go. Bled off enough speed. Alright, well, they have gone into the station, it seems. Right, let's have a look around. Anything else? There's the hauler. Let's see if he's a target. No. Another hauler. No. Ooh, Federal dropship. I'll be surprised if he is. Oh, he's got no shields. Oh, he's a mission target. Alright, fair enough. Looks like we've got to go and kill the Federal dropship. Is he winged? No, he's not. But he's also clean. I think I'll have to pick myself up a cargo scanner and maybe some cargo limpets. I might even have to just change the ship that I'm using. Maybe I'll try and go for a Cobra, we'll see. But I think actually I'll probably do that for the next series. Because I went the Viper route this time, and I really love the Viper, but I think I'll still go for the Viper next time, but then go to the Cobra after.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Sorry, my old boy.
Under attack.
Drop your cargo. I'm not going to turn around because I don't want him to face me. Well, he's dropping cargo as well, and I'm hoping that it's going to be what I want, but most likely not. Sorry, but you do have to die.
Target destroyed.
Experimental chemicals. Let's see what else he's dropped. Gallium, prototype tech. How much cargo space have I got? So let's actually go towards the rest of it and see what else we've got. Cargo, got 8 tons of cargo space. Okay. Prototype tech, gallium. Experimental chemicals, prototype tech. I think we'll go for the experimental chemicals first, actually. Where is it? There we go. Let's try a little bit of combat scooping. Oh, no. Little bit too quick towards the end. And what's combat scooping, you might ask? Oh! That's what happens when I'm trying to give exposition at the same time. Alright, prototype tech. It's where you're going as fast as humanly possible towards the actual thing and slowing down just in time to be able to scoop it. Problem is, I'm not very good at it. Well, as you can see. Because you can't go over 40. There we go. At least get some more prototype tech. So I think I am going to have to go back and get myself swap out my kill warrant scanner for a cargo scanner. Because then we're actually going to be able to come around and actually do some of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up scooping here. And then I'm actually going to go and jump back to the station. So I will see you back at the station, guys. Okay, so we jumped over to the next system, which is still a Zachary Hudson system. And we're going to Andreas Ring. Main reason we're going there is because we've actually seen from the system map that this is a place that's actually got a black market. And it was the closest system that I could find that actually had a black market. And I've got a bunch of security services and one adder. So none of which I am completely fussed about attacking right now. Plus I'd rather go and attack vessels out in basically in uncharted space. So in Anarchy systems. Well, let's see if we can get into Andreas Ring without actually alerting the security, because I don't think I've got a heatsink launcher. No, I haven't. So that doesn't matter, I don't think I need it. I should be alright. But let's give ourselves the best chance by actually coming on the inside of this, the inside here, which should hopefully give us a better chance of actually jumping into the instance in front of the station. So need to come a little bit further down. There we go. We should be we should have the planet directly behind us, pretty much. So let's see if this works. If it does, yay for me. If it doesn't, oh well. Well, that wasn't too bad. That's requesting docking. I can see possible security ships there, so I need to get my ass inside quickly. So let's get in. As far as I can tell, nothing's coming out with any great speed. And there's our docking pad. So landing gear down, throttle down.
Docking successful.
There we go.
Engines disengaged.
So, need to do a little bit of reloading, a little bit of repair, and a little refuel. So, let's go and have a look in the contacts in the black market, and let's see how much we made from our little haul. So, experimental chemicals. They're not too bad. The galactic average is a lot higher. Well, we got better prices on the prototype tech and worse prices on the trade date. Oh well. At least we got the most prices, the best price on the prototype tech, because that's what we got the most of. And we're selling each one of those for 6,164 credits, so 30,000. That is certainly not bad. So that's another 50,000. That's nice. And let's go back and let's actually have a look in the bulletin board here. Let's see if we can find any assassination missions. Here we go. Available. Not a lot, really. What they want us to do is go and take some narcotics to another place. Where would I get narcotics from even in the first place? But this is 77,000 credits. And we've got 5 hours to complete it. I'll accept it. Whether or not I actually get it done is another issue. Right, next one is troubleshooters wanted. They want us to kill bounty hunters. Target count 1. Reward 16,000. I'm not going to bother with that one. I always feel bad shooting at bounty hunters. But let's have a look in the outfitting department. Right, there we go. Because what I really want is to swap out my kill warrant scanner, or even a shield booster, to pick up a... Not shield booster. Back. What I want is a cargo scanner. So, module type. Can I get a cargo scanner? D-rated. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've got. So, yeah. So, I'll buy that one. Internal. What have I got? Fuel tank. Shield generator 3. Fuel scoop 3. Cargo rack 8. Now what I am going to have to get is a... Where are we? Class descending. Actually, class ascending. Might be easier. What I want is a drone controller. But not for prospectors. Hatch breakers. Here we go. That's what I want. Hatch breaker limpet controller. What's the best? Actually, no. I'll go for class descending. See if I can get the best. 3A. Can I? I can afford it. Well, apparently I can. So what this is the reason I've gone for the 3A is because the limpet hack time is actually only 16 seconds. And I can control it for as long as possible. And I can actually fire off 3 limpets at once. So if I do interdict I've come across a bunch of traders, then I can actually pick off a bunch of them at a time. But I don't really need 3 limpets. So let's go and have a look at the class A, class A1. There we go, A1. So the only difference really is it's 18 seconds and I can only control 1. So I think I'll go for that one for now. It'll be less money. There we go. Back to pretty much 100,000 credits there. So what can I upgrade for 100,000 credits? Can I upgrade my power plant? Because it's getting close to me needing to do that. Yeah, I can upgrade to a D4, so I think I'll do that. See if I can upgrade my thrusters. Yep, D4. Why not? I've already got the best power distributor. Let's see if I can upgrade my life support. D2. Yeah, I'm happy for that. Let's see if I can do anything with the frame shift drive. Nope. I'll be taking it down, so really not bothered, but I've still got a better overall jump range because I've dropped a lot of things to D rating. Well, not dropped, but upgraded them to D rating, so it's actually less mass. See if I can do anything with my sensors. I can go to D2 sensors as well. There we go. I think that'll do for now. So we've still only got 8 tons of cargo space, but I don't really need them a lot at the moment. What we could do is change to a different ship, but I really don't want to. I like this ship. But we'll see how it goes, and if need be, I will swap out the ship to something a little different. Right, so fire groups. So I have set up my fire groups now. I was trying to go for the most optimal way of doing this. So I've got the cargo... and this would not be the most optimal way. There we go. There we go. Now I've got it right. I've got 1 fire group for the cargo scanner and the lasers. 1 for the cargo, for the lasers and the hatch breaker limpet, and 1 for just general offensive weapons. But as you can see, I have got the frameshift drive interdictor on set to number 2 on every fire group. Now, I have done a tutorial on this before where I have actually talked about this, but a lot of people still ask me the same question. And the reason I do this is because the frameshift drive interdictor doesn't work when you drop out to supercruise. So when you press the secondary fire button, it won't activate. So I can quite happily save a dedicated fire group for frameshift drive interdictors out by putting them on every single different fire group I have. So I don't need to muddle through trying to find the fire group that has my frameshift drive interdictor, because it's on every single one. But anyway, what we're going to do is we are going to go and jump out. Well, we're going to go and have a look at the galaxy map and see if we can find ourselves a nice little local anarchy system. Looks like we might have one right here. Okay, so we've now jumped out, and I do know that I have actually jumped out without picking up any hatchbreaker limpets, but there is a reason for that, and that is because I've actually got those narcotics that I need to go and drop off at another station here in the, well, however the hell you say that system. But what I didn't realise when I took that mission was that the narcotics were provided to me. I actually thought I'd have to go and pick them up myself, which thankfully I didn't. Okay, so this is the place we need to go. So let's drop in and go and actually get our payout. Because we've still got... here we go. This one here, we're killing the two smugglers there. We've still got the mission there to go and pick up. Well, to hand in, I should say. But right now, I've noticed that ever since 1.3 was released, actually making money whilst bounty hunting has become a lot harder. At least that's what a lot of the members of the Wolf Pack have actually been saying to me. Because the thing is, I've actually been spending most of my time trading, so I don't really know. Let's get my landing gear out. Yeah, I feel a little more jolty when I'm actually flying these smaller ships. I'm so used to the ships having a much slower reaction time. But we're here, so let's open up the starport services and let's collect our money. Because we likes the money. So, bulletin board. And here we go, deliver cargo. So, 77,000. I am liking that. And what else we got to go do? We've got some more killing things here. Killing one pirate. Yeah, I'll take that one. Right, let's see what else we got. Times are low. No, that's just costing me money. I'm not trying to rank up here at all, so well, I can't do that one because I'm not competent. Apparently I'm incompetent. Alrighty, so what we want to do is so first of all I want to go find out where this combat mission is. It's in the Zaragas system. Okay, so let's try and find that one. There it is, Zaragas. But whilst we're here, we'll go back into the starport services, and I am actually going to go into the munitions tab and pick up my control limpets, because I almost forgot to pick them up again. I don't want all you guys shouting at your computer monitors, because I forget to do something. And let's face it, me forgetting to do things is it's pretty much a daily occurrence. It happens every single episode. So let's get the hell out of here, get our mass lock and jump over to Zaragas, because hopefully I'm going to be able to find myself some traders that have the materials that I want. And here we are in Zaragas. So let's see what we find. First of all, we have to find a pirate. So let's have a look, see if we can find anything over on the navigation panel. We've got conflict zones. That's not what we're interested in, but we have got an unidentified signal source, which is behind us. So that's fine. Let's go and target this. This ship is just manoeuvrable enough to be able to throw it around whichever way I want. And it's a Federal Navy ship. I'm not expecting to find too many traders here, but oh well. I'm not too worried. Like I said, right now we're after a pirate, so hopefully we'll find him in here. And here we go. Let's see what we find. We've got something. It's mostly harmless asp. He's a mission target, so yeah, okay. Fair game. Let's see if he's actually got anything. Ooh, let's see if he's got anything in his cargo hold as well while we're at it.
Target shields offline.
Oh, did I finish my scan? I don't think I did actually. There we go, let's actually finish my scan. There we go, he's much easier to keep you in line of sight now. And look at that, his chaff is completely messed with my
Shields online.
with my scan. Come here, you. I want to see what you've got in your cargo hold before you start jumping away. There we go. Now let's see. Animal monitors. Alright, why not?
Target shields offline. Programming limpet through.
Right, let's try and get underneath him and actually hit.
Engage.
There we go. The hatch breaker's doing its job.
Target
And he's
shields
dropping chaff
online.
again.
Target cargo dropped. Target shields offline. Under attack.
Oh no, I don't think I'm going to let you shoot at me, boy.
Programming limpet through.
Now I think it's time just to take him out. Come here, you.
Hatch breaker limpet engaged.
Let's shred that power plant.
Target shields online. Target shields offline.
There we go. We got him.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, wrong button. So, we have one hell of a lot of animal monitors just floating around here now. So, I'll pick up two of them for the to replace the two limpets that I fired. Because I might as well make some profit from this. And then we'll get back out into Super Cruise and see what else we can find. Well, we have an Orca, so I wonder whether this is actually going to be cargo or not. Well, I might as well interdict him, find out. Worst comes to worst, I'm going to get a fine. Come on, you're mine. You're not getting away. There we go, we got him. Right, just gotta make sure I don't accidentally fire my lasers on him. So let's scan his for cargo and see if he's actually got anything on board. Bio-waste and aluminium. Really not interested in that. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that's when you actually drag somebody out of frame shift, your frame shift drive's on an emergency cooldown. You can tell I haven't been doing this for a while. Well, there's not really a lot in this system. So let's go and have a look over at the map and see if we can find something that might be a little bit more interesting. We don't want government, we want economy. That's what we want. So preferably we want something either industrial, like agricultural, or even high-tech. Let's see if we can find. So we don't want terraforming, so that's fine. Agriculture. There we go. So we've got agriculture there and here. So hopefully we might be able to find some kind of leather from there or something. But we have what I think is high-tech here. Yeah, high-tech. So let's actually go to the high-tech system and see what we can find there. Ooh, actually, hauler. So I'll keep that thing actually targeted for the moment. Professor English. Okay. And he's wanted. Okay. So let's actually go and find out what this guy has got. It would be nice if we could actually cargo scan from Super Cruise, but I know that's not really a possibility. But it is nice that we can now actually use shield cells in Super Cruise. Right, which way? That way. Okay. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to time this right. Oh, maybe not. So back up to full power. He's actually accelerating away from me. So let's keep going until we start catching him up. You know, I was chasing down that hauler, but then I spotted a slightly juicier target. We've now got a Type 6, and he's disappeared, but I was probably going to show up again when we get closer. So let's see if we can find him. There we go, we found him again. Looks like he's trying to dock at the hub. Let's see if we can hurry up and catch him. So we need to get behind him, but he's constantly turning. Come on, we're behind him. Got him. There we go. There's no safe dock for you when the Pirate Lord ChaosWulff is around. Yeah, that was a bit of a change from Commander Ducky to... Actually, it's the Pirate Lord Ducky, even. I just thought of that, yeah. The feared Pirate Ducky. Right, here they are. So, cargo scanner deploying. Let's see what he's got. I'm not going to bother shooting him unless I can actually find something I really want from him. Because I want either beryllium or leather, I think it is. He's got reactive armor. And synthetic fabrics and scrap. Not really bothered. So, let's just get out of here. Oh yeah. That's the cooldown again. So let's jump over to this LTT 7548. Let's go and see if we can actually find some better targets over here. Well, we've managed to find ourselves a hole amidst all the all the different combat vessels around. Well, he's for Zachary Hudson, so I'm more than happy to go and punch his ticket. But I might have to wait a minute until he actually clears the star. There we go. So, interdictor on. Now this is a little easier because he is of a lower mass. So the higher mass the ship that we're actually interdicting, the harder it is to interdict them. There we go, we got him. Wow, that was particularly violent dismount. No, I'm not going to leave you alone. If you're carrying what I want, I'm going to get it. Hudson Garrison Supplies. You know what? Just for this, just because you're a Hudsonite.
Target shields offline.
Come back here, you. I'm not done with you yet. Seriously? You're trying to do a turning war with me? There we go, we got him.
Target destroyed.
Oh look, we got a murder fine on us. Let's see if we can find anything else. There we got a Cobra. Now if this hasn't got shields, this might actually be a trade vessel. But no, again, it's federal logistics, so it's nothing that we're interested in. We got an adder. Let's go and see what this is. Oh, for Pete's sake, these are all the ones that we don't really want. What's this one? Kumo crew again. Was that that's a strong signal source? We don't want that either. Oh, another adder. Hopefully this is not going to be one of the power play NPCs. Torval's shield. It looks like it probably is. Yeah, Zemina Torval. Here we go. Federal Logistics. Great. Another one for Zachary Hudson. You know, I don't mind having these kind of NPCs around, but not when it's interfering with my actual... Oh, we got a commander. Commander Alpha Flight. Oh, it's for Aisling Duval. Well, Aisling Duval. Let's see if he's going to try and interdict me. No. Should we interdict him and see if he's got any of the any cargo we want? Somehow I don't think he will. Interdiction failure? Alright. If I can find a better target, I'll rather go for that. Because I somehow don't think that he's going to have any cargo on him whatsoever, really. He might. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, another federal logistics. These things are not going to have what we want. So I think I'm just going to have to jump to another system. Let's have a look at the power play map. Right, okay. So let's try and jump outside this bubble of influence. So what have we got? Extraction, refinery, industrial, agricultural. Let's just try the agricultural one, shall we? Although, yeah. Oh, I suppose I can always try this one. So I will see when I get to the new system, guys. Oh, we've actually managed to find ourselves an adder. That is not wanted, but we're, well, at the very least, it's also not one of the power play NPCs. So let's interdict him and find out if he's got anything good. Come here, Boris. I'm not going to hurt you unless you resist. We just want a little bit of your cargo. Go on, try and get away. Oh, leather. He's got leather. That's what we want. Okay. So, I don't even need to shoot him. So let's fire off our drones and actually go and... Here it comes.
Hatchbreaker lift engaged.
So we only want one canister of leather, I think. Let's double check the transactions. One leather. Yep. Okay, so let's see if he drops it. It's going to be a bit of a lottery now, whether he drops it or not.
Target cargo dropped.
Okay, let's see what he's dropping. There we go, canister leather. That's all we want. So let's get that.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Actually, let's go pick up another limpet. Actually, I can't, can I? Okay, that's fine. We got leather, coffee. Yeah, I only need one leather, so I'm not bothering with any more. There you go, Boris. You can go and scoop up the rest of what you want. All I wanted was that leather. So I'm very much obliged. Now what we've got to do is see if we can find beryllium. Okay, well we've managed to find ourselves a Type 6 Adam Waxter. So hopefully, because we jumped over to a refinery system, we're hopefully going to be able to find what we're after here. He is in a wing of 2, but I'm hoping that his wingmate isn't anything big and scary. If it is, I'm pretty sure I'll just have to take him out first and then go after Adam after. Well, there's Adam. So let's scan him. No, you're right, I'm not the law. I'm actually a pirate. It's Pirate Ducky. Let's see what he's got. Experimental chemicals, rebel transmissions, and hydrogen fuel. Okay. This guy's also lawless. Let's see if he's got anything interesting. Nothing. Okay. So. Let's target his cargo hatch.
Under attack. Target shields offline. Programming limpet drone. Target shields online.
So fire off a limpet drone at him.
Engaged. Under attack. Target cargo.
Let's actually get a bit of distance on him.
Taking damage. Target shields offline. Canopy compromised. Target shields online. Target shields offline.
Come here, you.
Target shields online. Target shields offline. Target shields online.
Alright, just going to take leisurely time taking you out now.
Target shields offline. Programming limpet drone. Hatch breaker limpet engaged. Shields online. Target cargo dropped.
I think that's all we need.
Frameshift charged.
This is for scratching my paintwork.
Target shields online. Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
So let's go and pick up those rebel transmissions, and I think then we'll just go back to the orbital and call it a day on this particular episode. So I will just go and scoop the last of these up that I can fit in my cargo hold, and I will see you at the local black market. Well, looks like we've been interdicted on the way in to the station on the black market. It's only a Federal Navy ship. Well, I say only. I don't really want to give in to it, so I'm just going to fight and get out, just like that. but here we are. This is the station with the black market, so we're going to go and sell our ill-gotten gains before quickly heading back over to the hardware system to actually go and hand in the leather. Because at the very least we can get some money for that.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
So, reloading and repairing and refueling yet again. So let's just quickly sell everything we have here. So, Rebel transmissions, let's sell all those. Submit. And the animal monitors. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to sell that leather because well, to be perfectly honest, we can only sell it for 65 credits. So it's not worth it. Not here at least anyway, but we'll get the bounties. And now we'll just quickly jump back to the hardware system and hand in the mission for the leather. So I'll see you over there. Okay, so here we are back in Darwin Orbital where we started this episode. So let's get back onto the bulletin board. And we can actually go and hand in the one stolen leather. So we're going to get 35, all but the kicking and screaming, 1,000 credits. Oh well, we would if we could actually hand in the mission. Oh well. So, it looks like I'm going to have to wait and see if I can actually hand this in later. But anyway guys, that's going to call this episode to an end because I've actually been recording for nearly an hour and 40 minutes. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of cutting here, even though I do try not to do that in the Zero to Hero series. But anyway, as I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, I am going to be basically rebooting, so to speak, the Zero to Hero series. I am going to wipe Commander Ducky and start again with basically Commander Ducky the Second. But I'm going to do that as soon as I manage to take down a proper assassination mission of at least a Python. But anyway guys, if you have enjoyed this episode with Yar Pirate Ducky, please do hit that like button, it really does help the channel out. And if you haven't already, join the Wolfpack by hitting that great big subscribe button. You will get notifications for whenever I release new videos. And below that you'll see a link to all my associated channels, so please do go check those out. And until next time, Commanders, keep flying and stay shiny.